Have your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Satyalakshmi. So, can you please give a brief introduction about yourself?
Sir, my name is SATYALAXMI Samantaray. I completed my 10th from Saraswati Sishu Vidya Mandir, Niladri, Bihar. Then I completed my science, plus 2 science from Ravenshaw Junior College. After that, I completed my BSc Physics Honors and Masters of Arts in Rural Development from Ravenshaw University.
Okay. So, why do you want to join civil service? From where did you get the inspiration to join civil service?
So I want to join the civil service examination due to following reasons. Firstly, it will give diverse work field, and secondly, it will give a scope to do some social work, and thirdly, it will give some immense satisfaction.
Where did you get the inspiration? Have you seen someone, or how you came to know you are going to join civil service?
Yes, sir, I have seen the district collector and the videos. They are coming to my villages, and they people are around them. They see the developmental work. So from there, I got some inspiration.
Okay. So, in your preference, you are given only ways. So, no other preference, or you have not forget to fill the.
Yes, I forget to fill.
Okay. No worries.
What do you mean by rural development?
So, it is the all-round development of rural area. For example, the health, education, and communication infrastructure.
In turn, are we focusing on converting our rural area to an urban area?
Yes, sir, we are focusing about the transformation of rural area into urban area. But
Any scheme is there?
yes, sir, that is Pura scheme.
Yes,
That is
that is
good.
not meant for the transformation. That is actually providing the urban
Amenities in the rural
amenities
area.
in the rural area.
Yes.
So they will not feel alienated. They will be finding all these facilities that is available in urban area.
Yes.
Pura.
Yes.
Providing
Don't you think that in urban areas, like we have lot of issues? So in turn, if we are converting the rural area to urban area, similar issue will be facing in rural areas also. Like we have water issues, drainage issues. Now we are trying to convert a rural belt to urban areas. So similar issue will be facing.
Yes, sir, there will be definitely issue, and when there is issue, we will try to give solution to various.
We are yet to resolve our urban issues, and we are want to expand our urban areas.
Yes, sir.
Very well point.
Yes. Sir.
We are now Bhubaneswar, we are capital city of Odisha. We have lot of issues. People don't have water, access to clean water, lot of drainage problem. You can see this road now, it get flooded. So we have lot of urban issues as of now, which we could not able to resolve. So again, instead of containing the urban areas, so that our problem will less, we are expanding our urban areas. So are we expanding our problems, or are we expanding our problems from urban to rural areas?
No, sir, because there are a lot of people. They are also migrating to rural to urban. When we will develop the rural area. They will limit the migration.
What, as for you, what can be a features of a smart village?
So in the digital era, the smart village feature will be mainly the access to ICT, that is information communication and technology, and secondly the communication
So
infrastructure.
providing only ICT will make a village smart village. So sir has asked you, as per your assessment, what can be smart village?
Every facilities will be there. Banking facilities, health, education, network communication. So, have you heard about BharatNet project?
Yes, sir, I have
What is the
heard
intention about BharatNet project?
to cover the all the villages in the broadband.
Very good. All the Gram Panchayat we are providing broadband connection. 2,50,000.
Basic necessity to provide that. That is under Digital India scheme. Okay. So what is the basic necessity?
Why we are providing internet to Gram Panchayat? What the benefit you will get if you will provide internet to Gram Panchayat?
So now we are in the era of e-governance, and so we are providing internet to all the Gram Panchayats.
Okay, so what benefit will you get? Now you think that in your Gram Panchayat, if internet will come, what are the benefit in your Gram Panchayat we can start?
Sir, for example, the availability of the various certificate, the caste certificate, the resident certificate.
Common Service Center, one
common-
is there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
Sir, there is Mo Seba Kendra.
Okay.
Uh,
And also communication between two Gram Panchayat to district level, state level will be very faster. Then there can be video conference. Then real-time monitoring of all these activities can be possible if they are connected through BharatNet project.
yes.
And also, like you can do the direct benefit transfer also. Suppose DBT we are giving in the Gram Panchayat, we are distributing the subsidy like the food grain. So people are going for receiving the food grain. So they have the biometric, like they are verified. So for that, internet connectivity also required.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the like validation, everything, the official work, it can be digitized. Okay. Then in the rural development, we have. How do you think that Mission Shakti will transform the rural economy?
Sir,
Mission Shakti. Mission Shakti, you know what is it related to?
yes, sir. It is the flagship initiative of Government of Odisha. There is almost 70 lakh women working in almost 6 lakh groups all over the Odisha, and they are working in various sectors. For example, the Mission Shakti Cafe and some small industries like papad, achar.
Okay.
It will lead from women's development to women-led development.
Okay. So how do you think that, like, can you please tell me some of the initiative by government of India or Odisha for women-led development or to make women more empowerment? Some of the initiative?
Sir, from Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao,
Okay.
and
You give me approach from birth of a girl to up to his life cycle approach you give me. So birth, what is the facilities, then in the school what is the facilities, then in job what is the facilities, then in marriage life what is the facilities, then up to the one life cycle approach.
so starting from the pregnant lady to birth, that
Okay.
is Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana.
Very
For
good.
institutional delivery, they get the benefit from around 5,000.
Yeah.
And secondly, after that, the improving the child sex ratio, that is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and after that in the educational sector for nutrition, that is ICDS, Integrated Child Development Scheme, and after that Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana.
Okay. And for education?
For education, there is right to education and Samagra Shiksha Abhijan.
Okay. And for girls,
For-
particular schools are there?
Yes, sir. Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya in the tribal sector.
Okay.
And after that,
So
there is
first they have one, they have get education, now they will get job.
job.
For job any schemes are there?
Sir, for job, in recently the Odisha government has started the Sudhakhya scheme. It is skill development for
And for
girls.
center?
Sir, for center,
Stand up India for what?
Stand
Mudra
Up
scheme,
India.
stand up India for what?
What is Savla Yojana? Savla.
sorry sir, I'll read upon this.
Adolescent girl. Okay. Adolescent girl, we are for adolescent girl, it's in awareness among the adolescent girl, there is a scheme, okay. Then for entrepreneurship, then for in the workplace, in the employment also.
Yes, sir, the maternity benefit act, now it is has been increased to 26-week maternity leave.
Then in defense, any scheme is there for defense in sector, women?
Yes, sir, the last year the Supreme Court it
Permanent
did-
commission.
Yes, sir, the permanent commission.
No. Okay. So last 2 days back we have successful launched Chandrayaan mission.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the intention behind Chandrayaan 3?
The main intention behind Chandrayaan mission is to explore the surface of moon, and then
So there are what are the modules in Chandrayaan 3? One is like orbiter, another is
another is rover,
Yeah.
and another is
There is no
lander.
orbiter, I think, Chandrayaan 3. There is no orbiter.
Yes, no.
No. Only the propulsion system will land the lander, and from the lander there will be rover. No orbiter in this mission.
Do you support the idea of, so we have lot of area to improve upon, and we do have our priorities, okay, with regards to development. So we're spending so much crores rupees on such kind of activities. Is it worth?
So in terms of
last
My
year
point is
also
the-
Chandrayaan fell. We have spent so much of money in Chandrayaan. Do you think that we have wasted that much of money?
Because we have poverty all around, we have malnutrition, we have lot of problems, okay, other areas, and at the same time we are spending crores of rupees on such kind of
So
mission.
mission, and if one mission fail, then course
So
of
it's
duty-
fail or success, that doesn't matter. Is it worth spending such like huge amount of money on such kind of activities?
yes, it is worth, because when it failed, we are not failure, but we learned.
No, I'm not talking about failure. Now also we have not failed, our mission is on.
Yes.
My point is it worth spending huge amount of money on such activities? We do have other areas, no?
Yes, it is worth it,
Why? How do you justify that?
because it will give India's position in the international era. After that, India will become the fourth nation that will reach the moon.
Is it that? So if that position is not there, what India will get from that fourth position? We have poverty, we have got hunger, we have got malnutrition, we have terrorism. So a lot of issues are there. So my point is those money we could have resolved our these issues. Maybe later on we could have gone for this moon mission, man mission, whatever mission.
So it will give inspiration to for future generation to carry forward the scientific development.
So it is, if it is proved our space sector, do you think that our space sector, we are getting any money in the space sector? Any foreign companies coming to India for their satellite launch or anything?
Yes, sir, we are getting the money.
Definitely we are, this is an achievement in the space sector. We are a leader in the space sector. Definitely other FDI related to space also come to India. There is a organization Antrix in ISRO,
This is the
commercial bank, which is now a lot of foreign countries are coming to India and they are they are launching their vessels.
Catalyzed by ISO.
So unless until if you are reputed coaching institute, people will not come to your institute. That this is now India is the similar position in the commercial or scientific direction. If you have proved ourselves, then definitely the investment also come. That angle also you can tell on that angle. Okay. So tell me, you have studied physics honors. Okay. Okay. So tell me some like Raman effect. What is Raman effect?
So I have read it, but I am currently unable to recall.
So who got the Nobel Prize in physics this year? For what purpose?
I will read upon this, sir.
Okay. So anyone from India got Nobel Prize in physics?
No, sir.
C.V. Raman? Raman effect is for C.V. Raman. Huh? Okay. Okay.
Changing the color
Changing
Okay.
of ocean due to diffraction
due
of
to
light.
the reflection of light.
No, sir. History. So tell me, I'll ask history. What is reign of wealth theory?
So when British came to India, at that point of time, India's participation in the world's GDP is less more than any other countries. But when after some years, British through some policies, for example, the doctrine of labs and various wars, and there are some salaries to Indian.
Okay, so they have taken the wealth from us in different forms,
Different
salaries,
forms of
allowance, everything
allowances.
due to war. Okay, do you think that the country who ruled us 200 years and loot our economy, now we have crossed that country in GDP wise. Now we have crossed UK also. We are the fifth largest economy in the world. We have. Do you think that we have taken the revenge? Whatever they have, they do the injustice to us.
No, sir, it's not. We cannot call it as revenge, but it is a process. In the process, we are developing, and definitely we will develop. Recently, there is also report that in 2070 we will be at the second position.
No, it is the youth of India. India aims to be number one, and India can be number one. It is not about crossing England. We have to aim for number one. This is the word of India. Even during that time also, India is number one.
Okay.
Thank you,
Who is
sir.
the father of the Indian civil service?
Sir, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Why?
No. I'm telling it from the British era, who known as the father of Indian that time Covenant civil service.
Covenant cities, no? Who are the covenant civil service? You know who are the covenant civil service?
Sir,
British
they are
people.
from British.
Now
Indian civil service.
who in which time civil service actually reform have done? Lord
Lord Mark
Cornwallis.
Cornwallis. Okay. So now, do you think that the civil service reform can done again, like the personal secretary to the chief minister is moving in the public and announcing the public policies, which should be done by a minister? Why do you think that it is a violation of the civil service conduct rule?
Uh, uh, e- the political experts are saying that yes, it is a violation of civil service conduct rules. But in my opinion, there should be a balance between the civil servants and the political representative of people.
Okay. You have
You support that is a violation of civil service conduct rule. You support that?
No.
It is not a violation of the civil service conduct rule.
Sir,
Have you ever seen that any bureaucrat going and announcing public policies or programs
sir,
or getting sindoor and namaskars and all these welcoming things from political party workers? Have you ever seen? And also from a recent months, one of the MLA was told our CM.
yes. Yes, they can reach the people through schemes, but not with the
No, it is not the role of public servant to announce schemes or to.
So what can be done in that case? If you suggest what is the wrong and how it can be correct. If the chief minister is going, along with the personal secretary is going, that is okay. Absence of the chief minister, if someone is going, definitely it is reflecting something else.
That means you can say that it is a political and bureaucracy nexus of collusion, not collusion.
Yes.
That's why he is going. Otherwise, without empowerment by the CM or without the support of the CM, and no bureaucrat can go and announce the policy.
Okay. So finally, law and order problem in Odisha. So one policeman made firing on a cabinet minister in Odisha, health minister, and he died. Do you think that the duty of the police, like the department, to protect the people and maintain the law and order, it is now in a question mark?
Sir, it is not now. It is not now a question mark. But as a government servant, should do our duty.
Okay. So you can tell like that for a single action you cannot blame the whole police force.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So definitely there should be investigation, but basis on one accident you cannot blame the whole police force and the law and order situation.
Yes.
Okay. Final question to you. You are like the suppose the collector of Cuttack, okay, and collector of Cuttack.
30 years.
Oh, okay, that day. Okay, collector of Cuttack, and during the election time you found, okay, lot of like cases, the muscle power, money power, everything is going on, okay, and it is to like it is in your the district is in your control. So how will you react, because you know that everyone is involving her, starting from the minister level to the secretary level, all are above you. So how will you handle the situation? How will you stop the corruption?
So I cannot.
And the consequence will be, you will be, if you do the action against them, you will never become a secretary in your life, or you will serve as a punishment posting as Malkangir collector, or a particular department where is no use. If you go to that department, there is no use. So what you will do?
So at that point of time, I cannot change suddenly because all are involved in the cases. But I will try to minimize the.
That means you are not telling, you are reducing, you are not telling that you will allow the corruption, but little.
Yes, my aim should be there should be balance with the law and order should not be affected.